Hey, I'm Dr. Jesse Schultz. I'm a chiropractor from Spanish Fort, Alabama, and today I want to talk to you about the human spine and how a chiropractor can help you move better, longer for the rest of your life. So it's going to be super simple anatomy lesson. Here we go. Your spine is made up of a whole bunch of different bones and joints. There's actually over 100 joints in your spine. Now on top of that, there's 5 layers of muscle on the back that attach to the spine itself. All right, and then of course you've got the spinal cord and all these nerves that come out of the spine and go to the rest of your body. It's an incredibly complex piece of our anatomy. Some people are under the thought process that one bone of the spine can be out of place or misaligned, as if you're like a vehicle and you've got a broken part that needs to be replaced or relocated, like it's a dislocation. And I really don't think that's the case at all. As we look at human anatomy, what happens is we actually get spots in the spine that don't move very well. And we refer to those as fixations. Some chiropractors might call them a subluxation. That's kind of the old school term. At the end of the day, as a chiropractor, what I'm doing is I'm looking at the entire spine and the pelvis to see what's moving well, what's not moving well. And then we go about trying to balance things so everything is moving well. And that's really the long and short of it. Now, occasionally, when I talk to a patient, they'll tell me that they have buzzing, tingling, numbness, burning sensations in their arms or legs. That's radiating pain is what we call that. And that can be caused by usually a disc issue in the neck or the low back. Now, if one of these discs between the bones is compromised, if it's diseased, if it's not as thick and healthy as it should be, it can cause irritation to the nerves that exit the spine. Now, like I said, when that happens, usually you're talking about buzzing, radiating, tingling, numbness, something like that going on in the arms and legs, sometimes in the back as well. And so we work on a lot of those kinds of issues also. Incredibly complex. I love the spine. I consider myself a spine mechanic. If you have any questions, if you want to get an assessment or an evaluation of your spine, I would be more than happy to talk to you. I would love to discuss more about anatomy, how the muscles move this, how certain muscle strengths and weaknesses can cause dysfunctions of the spine, and how important it is to exercise in order to keep this healthy, as well as seeing a chiropractor and all sorts of other things you can do to better your spine health. In the long run, if you keep this framework healthy, this is like the frame of a vehicle. This is what holds you together. If you keep this healthy, you're going to be able to move better, you're going to be able to exercise more, you're going to feel better for the rest of your life. If this bad boy gets all frozen up, if these discs get all diseased and aren't working right, if this thing gets crunchy and rickety, well then over time, of course, you're not going to move as much, you're not going to feel as healthy, it's going to lead to a lot of arthritis and other issues. So that's my spiel. I hope you learned something. Please feel free to contact me anytime so we can talk more about this or anything else health related. Have a good one.